Alright guys, welcome to my FIFA 17 St. Patrick's Day prediction video. We're going to be talking about a few things going on and some investment opportunities that we might have as well. But first off, I have no proof for this video. Of course, they haven't said anything directly, so this is all speculation. If you want to invest with me, feel free to do so. If you don't want to, you could just enjoy the video and see if I end up making some money at the end or saving some money once some SBCs come out. So all we know is that they're going to be releasing some different stuff over the course of a few days starting on Friday. So we don't know if that means SBCs, we don't know if cards, we don't know anything. We don't know if that's going to be a new tournament that you have to play in with specific cards or players, but I'm assuming hopefully this year they will be releasing some SBCs. I'd say, you know, there's probably like an 85% chance of that, 90% chance of that. It's very likely, but it's not confirmed. So assuming that there is going to be an SBC, what might we have to look for here? So let's start off by one thing that we won't be able to invest in. For instance, if they do release those special green cards that you might have to pick up, kind of like the Halloween Scream items. So you might have to pack those guys or buy them off the transfer list and then go ahead and convert those guys, or not convert, submit those guys into the SBCs for whatever reward you might get. It might be like that. But either way, since this is over the course of a few days, I'm assuming that there's going to be some regular SBC type things as well. So I have some in my club, but I think we might go out and pick up some extra ones as well. So let's start out with this. Straight investments that you can make right now that will hopefully pay off. Maybe not. We'll just have to see. Now, it is a little bit late to do investments, but I'm just showing you guys what might happen. And there are some particular ones that will be good even this late into, I guess, the prediction zone. So let's start out with Coleman here. Very good option, high rated Irish player, so it's always good to pick up someone like that. I know he's already going for a little bit more if I'm not mistaken. Let's just take a look here. You know what, he's not actually going for that much, a little bit more like I said than usual, but still under 3k and 82 rated. That could be a player you just want to pick up. You know, it's not that much of a risk. You can still quick sell him for 700 coins. If you're picking him up for 2,500, like, what's the worst that can happen? You're losing 2,000 coins, but you might end up saving like 10k if he's really vital. Same with McCarthy. Those guys, especially players that are specific positions that you can't pick up very easily. For instance, the goalkeepers. I think there's only two gold Irish goalkeepers, I want to say. Now, they are going for a little bit more, but still, they're not that expensive. You see them in the 2,000 marks there. And McGeady's also a good one. Shane Long is a good one as well. Let's check his price, bought for 1,500. And he probably is about 1,500 still. So I'd pick up that type of player as well. And then we're going to move on to some more specific players as well. You know, the center backs as well, another striker. But always the left back and right back are very, very important. If these guys are going to be used, they are just going to inflate so much. It's going to be unreal. Likely, a lot of these players might even become extinct. So if you're picking them up for 1,500 coins now, you are saving a ton later on if there is an SBC that uses these types of players. So I do have a right back as well, very important there. So what I want to take a look at though is not just the Republic of Ireland. We're going to go to any. We're actually going to go to the Irish League, and this is it right here. So let's take a look here. And this is where I actually want to do some live investments on the video. We have not too many players here, as you guys can see, and if there is an Irish SBC, maybe they will release more than just one. They'll do like an Irish SBC nation-wise, and then they'll do a league SBC from Ireland as well. So I'm thinking that it could be useful to pick up some of these players, especially some high-rated ones as well. We've got a left back here, we've got a right back, we've got center backs. We don't have any goalkeepers, we don't have any strikers, so I would pick them up. And there's also a specific club that we can take a look at right now as well. And this club, you never know with EA, they always like to do tricky things. Check out their badge. We'll see there in just a second. I think it's called Shamrock something? Yes, Shamrock Rovers. I mean, look at that badge, dude. If that isn't a St. Patrick's Day themed thing, I don't know what is. So this could be a very good thing. It's from the correct league, and also we've got the badge, like I said, just a really iconic type of looking badge there. So we pick up that goalkeeper. Like I said, I didn't even have a goalkeeper, so for 200 coins, that is a no-brainer for me. Now, I might also go ahead and pick up some high-rated guys, especially if we can pick them up for a cheap price. So let's go ahead and narrow down this price range. Oh, I was like, why is it taking so long? We got to store that guy away. let's go ahead and make this a silver mark there, and then see if we can pick up anybody for a cheap price. So, okay, you know what? We'll definitely pick him up for 1,000 coins. I'd say not a bad investment at all. Higher rated from that specific club. He is Irish as well, so we can use him in that themed SBC as well, which is a great idea. And let's go ahead and I will bump it up a little bit more. I don't know if they have any, so that's the same guy. So at that point, I think we might also pick up just a few more cheap guys. Why not? Because if this club is being used, we're in the golden zone. We actually didn't have a striker, I don't think. So yeah, if we can pick up a striker for 200 coins, we'll definitely take that, no doubt. A left mid for 200 as well from this club. If he ends up being used, he'll be super expensive. And might as well pick up a center back. I mean, all 200 coins, I'm absolutely fine spending that type of coins. That's as cheap as it can possibly get, obviously, so there's really no risk there. Alright, so we'll back out of that. Now that we've got some of those guys covered, we've got some bronzes, some good positions. We also have the silver player. Let's also pick up some silvers. Actually, do they have any gold players? They don't. Or not any on the market, at least. So let's also just pick up some cheap silvers from this league as well. Is there not really many silvers either? Looks like they're all a decent price. You know what? We will pick him up. 850, not bad. And if we could find one of these, we got 1,000s here. Looks like that's all we're gonna get. Are these some of the only silvers here? So good thing we picked up the Shamrock player for 1,000 as well. Because, oops, don't mean to add to transfer targets. Let's just pick him up. So we've got some silvers covered. Very, very nice. So now we have every single position covered for the Irish League. And we do also have some specific players from the Shamrock Club as well. Now, I don't think they do a full Shamrock team. They could do like a full Irish team, a full Irish League team. What is this? Airtricity League? I've never actually read that. I always just call it the Irish League. Airtricity. I think that's how you would say that. But we've got a full team for that. And then if it is something where you need a few of those Shamrock players, we're looking very good. Now, one more thing. I think let's just double check some informs from Ireland as well. If we could find any cheapish ones, that might be a good thing to invest in. At this point, since it is late, like I said, it might not be a good idea because they could be inflated, but we can always just take a look here. Let's see some special cards. What are the price ranges of these guys? Okay, wait, we actually see McGeady, but he is from the championship, but he is Irish, so that's kind of decent. Let's just double check it though. We actually have some... I don't know if I would want to buy that. That might not be the smartest because he's a bronze, right? Let's see if we just go a few thousand more. Then we do find some silvers, but that guy is from that specific league. At that point you wonder, is that worth it? To be honest with you guys, I don't think it is. I think I'd rather pick up a McGeady. And we still don't have the McGeady. What was the price of that McGeady? What, 19k? And this one is totally out there, guys. Like I was saying, there might not be an SBC. If there is an SBC, you might not need an inform by any means. But since I have some coins to work with, and since I know I can discard this McGeady for 10k, you know, it's not the craziest thing to invest in. And if you need an Irish inform, whoa, you guys better be happy you picked up this guy now. But that's only if you have some more coins. But I would definitely recommend, you know, starting with the basic investments, get all the positions for the Irish League, get all the positions for the nation, of course, Ireland as well, the Republic of Ireland, and then if you can, pick up some of those guys from the Shamrock Club that I showed you, and then of course, if you have a ton of coins, pick up someone like McGeady. So let's just go ahead and double check one more time. I want to make sure I have every position covered from the Republic of Ireland. Let's go ahead and see this here. So we've got left mid, right mid. Well, technically no, because we couldn't submit them both at once. But we'll just say we have a right mid, saying that we don't have to use the inform McGeady. We've got right back, midfielder, midfielder, midfielder. Plenty of midfielders. There's our center back. We've got a goalkeeper, striker, left back, right back. I don't think there's any gold left back, right backs, or left backs. We obviously have Coleman at the right back spot. I don't think there's any gold left backs there from the nation. And then we've got a right mid. He's a bronze right mid. Oh no, we need a better left mid because McGeady is our gold right mid, if I'm not mistaken. and we don't have any Irish left mids that are better than bronze. So that might be where I would want to pick someone up, to be honest. We want to cover all those positions, and I know for a fact that we actually have all those Irish league positions covered. So let's go for a left midfielder here. See if we can't pick one up. Let's do any for now, just see what we're working with. So we've got some silvers here. Are there any golds? Oh, you know what? We do have one. He's going for a little bit more already, so people have the same idea as me. But again, if you need him, we're going to be saving way more than just spending, you know, a few hundred coins extra. What am I doing? I need to switch to gold. Nothing there. Nothing there. 1,600. Oh, I was like, is there two different guys? He just transferred, okay. 1,500. Premier League. You know what? Let's go for it. It's not too bad. It is a little bit much, but I think it's worth it just to have him in the club and everything. So that is pretty much where we're going to end it. Now, those are the straight investments. Now, what do I think could happen for this? Like I said, the SBCs, which we just invested in, the special cards, which could come out in packs, which will most likely happen. I'm expecting that to happen. And then maybe you have to submit some Irish players mixed with those special cards, and then you get a better player overall, whether that's like a special Coleman card, a special Shane Long card, a special something like that. I'm really not too sure, but I think those guys will be in packs. You'll have to use them. Maybe they will get some sort of boost as well, similar to the screen cards. That could be a possibility. And then last but not least, I would not be surprised if they do release an amazing little tournament that you can go into, and then if you win it, you get a special green card, or if you win it, you get like some sort of special kit. I'm sure that'll happen. And the requirements for the team would most likely be a full Irish team. So it's good that you have the team either for the SBCs or for the tournament. And even if it's just a tournament and no SBC, those guys should still inflate in price, because everybody wants that special kit or the special card that you would win, and you have to use an Irish team. So those are the investments I decided to go with. Those are some of my predictions. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do drop a like. I'd much appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Stay up to date with everything, including future investment tips, future SBC tutorials, player reviews, pack openings, things like that. I'd much appreciate it. And of course, follow me on Twitter at NoahYT5. I'll tweet you guys back if you follow me. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That's gonna wrap it up. Peace.